Tony, you finally got going in terms of rebounds. Feeling pretty good about that?
Yeah. He was messing with me when I came to the bench at the end of the game about it. But we always talk about it all day. We always getting treatment together. So we go at it about rebounds all the time and who we guard and then how we're going to get rebounds on. We actually strategize before every game about how we're going to get rebounds and how he think he's going to get the most. But it's pretty good out rebounding from line. He's a great rebounder. He's coming in from the outside and he's so long and he just tips everything. And when he tips it, he's got it.
Tony, what were they doing on the offensive boards that was maybe giving you guys a little bit of trouble?
They shoot a lot of threes, so they get a lot of long rebounds. So we have to adjust to that because if a team's going to come out on fire from the three-point line like they are, you have to box out long rebounds, and they were getting a lot of rebounds going to the top of the key in the middle of the paint, and it was going over the bigs, Higgs, and the guards have to kind of stay. And that's something they're not used to, but as we play different types of teams, we have to know that coming in.
Tony, with 2 games in a row where coach has kind of been critical of your guys' first half toughness, what can you guys do in this upcoming games to really come out of the gate tough?
Just respect every team. We did this a lot last year. Like come first half, we'll give teams life, and then second half we'll try to come knock them out. But with this team, it kind of hurt us because our bench is not as strong. We got a really young bench, so our starting five has to really pick up the pace and energy through us. You know what I'm saying? That's big. We're not going to come to a 15,000 in the seats. We got to bring our own energy, and that's tough for a young team.
Seems like Thomas is getting into some foul trouble so far this season. What have you told him, especially with your history through the past 2 years?
Today, you really got a tough whistle. Today, I thought a lot of those calls were questionable. But Thomas, he's learning. He's just going to learn how to stay out of foul trouble, stay in space. He only played 8 minutes. So he has to really, really work on just getting in the right position and like talking to refs and like building relationships with the refs. You're going to see him all year, so they have to know his game, know how physical he is, because he is a physical kid. You know, so that's going to be big time for us.
You guys kind of had that first measuring stick against Oklahoma and North Carolina. Second one's coming up now. Do you feel like this team is a little bit more prepared for, a big-time team like Gonzaga than it was when you guys maybe went and played Oklahoma and North Carolina?
Definitely. You're definitely more prepared. We have to just play harder. And Gonzaga's a great team. They got great leadership in Kevin Pango. I've been playing with him for a long time. And he's a really, really good guard. He runs the team well. They're going to be a tough team. Brian Wesley, the fifth-year guy, he's a tough player. It's going to be a tough game for us. That's why coach is preaching toughness, because those guys are tough, and they're a good team.
Thanks, Tony.
Bryce, I asked Tony the same question. You guys had a few measuring stick games against Oklahoma and North Carolina. What gives you the impression that this next one, against Gonzaga and that tough stretch, you guys will be maybe more ready for it?
Well, it's big to have one of those at home, and to have the 2 games against Oklahoma and North Carolina already under our belt, It's big to get those games early so that you're prepared for a test like this on a really important game for us. It's a time for us to start getting recognized nationally, and we got to be ready for it. We got to be more ready than we were tonight.
These last 2 games against teams that are perceived to be less talented than you guys have come out slow. What's been the problem, and is there something that you guys really need to do, especially with the schedule ramping up?
I don't think it's so much what we need to change or anything. We just got to be tough. We got to dig down deep and be ready to play each and every minute of every game. And the coaching staff preached to us about playing for 40 minutes, and we got to learn to do that. And it's going to have to come quick. We got to be able to ready to do that on Sunday or Saturday, and so we got to be ready to go.
Norman, kind of seemed like you took things into your own hands to start that second half. What was going through your head? Was that something where you wanted to be a little bit more aggressive to start?
Yeah, definitely. Coach went in our locker room and was telling us who's going to be the leader, who's going to bring energy, and that's really my role, as the senior on the team, and I wanted to provide a spark. So picked up my defense, picked up my offense, just pumping my guys up, and I did whatever it took, and I was able to knock down the 3, get a transition dunk, and that got our guys going in the second half, and it has to come like that in the beginning of the game. I have to bring the energy from the start and not get these slow starts because Saturday is going to be a tough game and we can't come out the way we did today.
All right.